Summer 1976. New York is gripped by fear. An unknown shooter takes to the streets every night and chooses his victims at random. He signs his letters, Son of Sam, and plays with the police as if it were his own personal game. Today, the story of David Berkowitz, one of America's most terrifying night hunters. David Berkowitz was born in 1953. From childhood, he had behavioral problems, loneliness, and aggression. After the death of his adoptive mother, David withdrew into himself and began to suffer from obsessive thoughts. The army, short-lived relationships, unsuccessful work. It seemed that he was simply searching for his place in the world. But inside him grew a dark desire that would soon become known to the whole world. In July 1976, 19-year-old Donna Luria and her friend Joan were doing what hundreds of young people did, just sitting in the car and talking. A man with a revolver emerged from the darkness and opened fire. This marked the beginning of a series of attacks that paralyzed the entire city of New York. Berkowitz did not choose his victims by name or address. He was interested in random young couples, especially those sitting in cars at night. In 1 year, he carried out more than 10 armed attacks, killing 6 people and injuring 7. The city was in a state of panic, and the police were powerless. In April 1977, the police received a letter. It was frightening, strange, and laced with humor. The author called himself Son of Sam. Berkowitz mocked the detectives, called himself a night hunter, and promised to continue the killings. Newspapers published parts of the letters, and New York was gripped by hysteria. July 31st, 1977, around 2 a.m., another couple in a car. Berkowitz approaches and shoots, but this time witnesses notice his car. The police suddenly get their first real lead, and on neighboring parking tickets, they find David Berkowitz's address. It was a coincidence that saved the lives of subsequent victims. On August 10, 1977, detectives were waiting outside his house. Berkowitz walked out to his car, opened the door, and inside was a revolver and ammunition. When he was arrested, he smiled and said, "Well, they caught me." During the interrogation, he confessed to everything. He even said that his neighbor's dog's voice allegedly ordered him to kill. Psychiatrists did not believe any of these stories. In 1978, David Berkowitz was sentenced to 6 life sentences without parole. He has been in prison ever since, where he calls himself a born-again Christian and denies all his earlier claims about voices. But the scars he left on New York will never fade. The story of David Berkowitz is a story about fear that gripped an entire city, about a man who sought power through chaos, and about a society that learned to live in the shadow of Son of Sam. If you want more stories like this, like and subscribe. There are many dark cases ahead that we will examine together.